Good evening, everybody. Hello, the first one join in to my Zoom. How are you? Hello, Malu, how are you? Do you hear me? Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you now.
Good.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm very happy to be here. More people are joining. I will say a few things in Hebrew for a second, לכל מי שמצטרף אלינו בפייסבוק. השיחה שלנו היום היא באנגלית, והנושא הוא Outcreate, איך אנחנו יכולים ליצור מעבר לסגר ומעבר לקורונה. אז אני אשמח מאוד שתצטרפו אליי גם בעברית. איזה יופי, יש איתנו כבר אנשים שמצטרפים. אז good evening everybody, my name is sharona Hadar Khoury, and I'm a certificate facilitator for Access Consciousness. And today in my talk show, we are going to talk about how to out-create COVID and quarantine and all this insanity that goes on in the world. So thank you for joining us. I'm starting now. I will ask you help to you also are in Facebook. If it's possible for you to share. Today Facebook blocked me. So I would appreciate sharing it your groups. Please.
Even kijken.
Okay. Because otherwise everybody
Even kijken hoe dat werkt meteen.
Can you put yourself on mute?
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Okay. So here we are. I can see everybody is here. Hi, Ruth. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Tal. Thank you for joining us for this outbreaking conversation. And it's an invitation for you guys to allow yourself to set free from all the conclusions that we used in order to stop ourselves to create greater, and every moment to create even greater, okay? So when I'm saying quarantine and COVID, okay, COVID-19, Corona, where does it hit you in your body? Quarantine, COVID-19, Corona situation with it at the moment. Where does it hit you? Where is it in your body that you believe that this is the truth story? Truth. Where is it? Who's the brave one here? It's in your throat. Okay.
For me.
Hi, Dal.
Sorry. Hi.
Okay.
For me, I feel it like in the eyes, as if like really tired. It's just like sitting on me here and here.
I can relate to that. I had a few days like that as well. Okay. And what helped me the most is always asking, who does that belongs to? Okay. And every time I perceive it's not mine, just send it back to the sender with consciousness attached and do it over and over and over again. If you remember our last talks, we were talking about the idea that we are not built out of matter. Okay, we are energy, and because we are so sensitive, we all the time it's like collecting. It's like a sponge. We collect all everything that goes around us, and with our stupidity, we believe that it belongs to us. So the first tool that I want to gift you today is this incredible simple tool called Who Does That Belongs To? Okay, and please use it because I'm telling you these days are rough. Okay, so what we are going to start, I told you it's going to be an outbreaking conversation, I promise you. But before we get to that, we have to allow our body to be in a mode of flow. Okay, with the idea of the corona or the quarantine, because when we are activating resistance, I'm telling you, it's not going to be easy for you to perceive it or to get it or to understand it. When we are resisting it, we are a part of creating it over and over and over again. So as you sense my kind of facilitation in the primer course, okay, the first step that we need to do is to have no charge, no electricity charge on any subject, okay? So the minute I told you where does it hit you in your body, and you found a place like that in your body, it means, my darling, that you are a part of creating it. So the second question I want to ask you, close your eyes and allow the awareness just to appear with no resistance. Truth. Are you, in any lifetime, were part of creating Corona, COVID-19, quarantines? Yes or no? Were you a part of the people, of the idea that created this in prior lifetimes or in this lifetime? Truth, yes or no? Tal, what do you get? What do you perceive? Yes. Okay, and all the rest? Only Ruth is the saint here. So I will ask Ruth another question, okay? Ruth, truth, are you a part of the organization that created viruses in this world? Truth, yes or no? What do you perceive, Ruth? It's the energy, the awareness arrives in 2 seconds. Don't try to fight it with your mind. Truth, were you a part? What do you perceive, Ruth? You perceive no. It's all right. Every answer, every awareness that you perceive is your truth. I'm not going to argue with that. The only thing is that you have to know that if it exists in your world, in your reality, some kind of request that came from you also created this, okay? And the request doesn't need to be, I want to have a virus, okay? The request also can be, I have to have this world changing right now, or else, something wrong will happen, okay? So when we activate resistance, we are part of creating the situation. And you have to perceive it and get it and allow it to be without resistance, okay? So it makes sense what I'm saying right now, okay? So everywhere you were a part of creating this situation with the corona and the quarantine at the moment, are you now willing to destroy and uncreate? Are you willing to destroy and uncreate all your past choices that help creating this situation right now? Okay? And everywhere you are blaming yourself for creating this, okay? Are you now willing to destroy and create? Okay, thank you. Right and wrong, good and bad, broken pod, all night shorts, boys and beyonds. And I want you to just go under the energy of COVID and the quarantine, under it. Take a deep breath. Think about the word COVID-19, quarantine, the heaviness, and just go below it, below it, below it, below it, below it, and breathe. Just sense this energy that we are refusing to be, that created the COVID-19 and the quarantine. What kind of energy we refused to be? Truth. Tal, what kind of energy did you refuse to be?
It felt really heavy.
Okay. And then when you went underneath it, what did you
Just like dark and heavy and sticky.
say? So let's go into this
That's what I
dark.
got.
It's all right. So let's go into this dark and heavy and sticky energy and lower your barriers. Just lower your barriers, barriers down, barriers down, barriers down, barriers down, barriers down, and breathe. And again, barriers down, barriers down, down, barriers down, barriers down, barriers down, and breathe. And now, what do you sense underneath this energy? This dark and heaviness and sticky energy. What do you sense underneath?
It's softer. It's like, for a second, it was like really nice and fluffy, like a cloud.
And
But then
then,
it became, then I
okay, it's not
became heavy again.
it can be. It's not logical. But we feel cloudy and puffy with this energy, right? So you see what your mind is creating for you, okay? So everywhere you are resisting to be this energy and have this energy that will melt the energy of quarantine and COVID-19 from your life, are you now willing to destroy and create?
Yes, thank you.
Thank you. Right, wrong, good or bad, broken pot, all nine shorts, boys and beyond. So just flow into the energy of this puffiness, of this cloud energy. Just allow yourself to be it more and more and more and more and more, and allow it to expand and expand beyond your body, beyond your house, beyond the universe itself. Just send the energy of the universe just inside of you, and you are covering it with this fluffiness, cloud, and gentleness, and softness, and calmness, and easiness. And just breathe it. And allow it to melt everywhere you sense in the universe and in your body, which are the same. Allow it to melt all this darkness and stickiness, which is a lie. Everywhere there is a darkness, it means that you were resisting being the light. You remember from our last conversation? Okay? Just flow light into it. And whenever you allow yourself to be lighter and to shine, you allow this darkness to melt softly and allow all the universe itself with you, together with your body, okay, to heal. I want you to step for a second to the area in your body, your eyes, which were heaviness and stuckness. Just sense the energy over there right now. Truth. Do you sense the change? Now barriers down, 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 barriers down. Just allow it to melt every place in your body that contracts when you think about COVID-19, Corona, insanity, quarantine. Just allow it to melt into this fluffy, gentle, kind cloud. In truth, you sense more space, less space, or the same in your body.
There's like excitement more
Yeah.
than, I don't feel it as in space, just like, yeah.
Just allow it to be. Try not to conclude it, okay? Because what your mind is automatically doing is taking the awareness and put it into conclusion in order for you to understand it. And when you're going to understanding, you're going underneath it and you can't go right above it and out create it, okay? This is your automat and behavior of your mind, it's not yours. Okay? So just sense this energy of this cloud, allow yourself to expand into it. And please, after we finish the conversation, you become your own master. Okay? And just remember this cloudy, fluffy energy and allow yourself to be it more with no conclusion. Okay? Ingrid, how are you? Thank you, Tan. How are you, Ingrid?
I'm feeling excited.
Good. I sense it. And because we already know each other and you know me, okay? So tell me, what is lighter for you, excitement or enthusiastic? What is lighter?
Oh,
Ah,
I know it's enthusiastic for me, so it's a little bit of knowing, but
no, not knowing. Sense your body now. Is it excitement or enthusiastic? Truth.
now it's excitement.
Okay. So whenever we go into excitement, which is good, I'm not saying something is bad, okay? It means that we still want to feel the shift in our body. And when we want to feel the shift in our body, we conclude it to this, the atom, 0.000001, right? So when we want to conclude it, we use feelings, okay? So what we are going to do now, I want you to go into the excitement. Where is it in your body? Where do you sense it?
In my belly.
In your belly. So let's go into it, okay? And allow yourself to expand it even furthermore. More and 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 more. And expand it and sense all the universe, like your belly now is wrapped around the universe itself, okay? And you include the universe in your body, this is the way we should behave here. Include, okay? Not conclude, include the whole universe in your belly. Breathe into it. And allow yourself to expand even furthermore. And tell me now, what do you sense now, the energy? What kind of sensation is it?
It's more soft, more peaceful.
Okay, so what if with your excitement, you're actually resisting this kind and gentle and soft energy that you can perceive when you are willing to be enthusiastic from this world? Mm-hmm. So I'd like to go back into this energy of softness, okay? Just sit still. It's not going to be noisy, okay? Just sit still, okay? And go into this energy of fluffiness and softness and kindness. And allow yourself to perceive, know, be, and receive it even more and more. Allow the universe to perceive it through your belly. Just flow it to your belly and to the universe, and from the universe to your belly, over and over and over again. And truth, what do you sense right now in your body?
It's still there's quietness.
Wow.
I like it.
You like it. So just allow yourself to be more of it, okay? So now when all of you in different space, I can see it also at the rest of you. Now we can continue to the next phase. And Ingrid, just put yourself in mute because you have some kind of thank you. Thank you for sharing, and thank you for allowing yourself to be vulnerable for other people to enjoy this healing, okay? And people that join us that don't speak the access language, don't worry, okay? Just follow the energy of my words and it will affect you. And if you want to perceive, know, be and receive much more, today my host is not with us because she has something with her at her home. So in Holland, I know that she can facilitate bars for you. And later on, if you'd like to jump into this foundation with me in English, at the moment in Zoom, just ask for it, okay? So what we are going to jump into now is the word manipulation. When I was thinking about this conversation, I suddenly realized that I can shift this word into manipulation, okay? To pull money through manipulation. So anyhow, why, when I'm talking about out creating COVID-19 and the quarantine, I'm talking about manipulation right now. Okay? Why? Do you have any idea why the word manipulation is now out here in our conversation? If you want to talk, you need to unmute yourself. Malo, you want to talk?
Yeah. I'm not allowed to work, so I have not much money left on the bank account. So I think it's manipulation.
Manipulation. Good. Good that you are now laughing about it and let's out-create it, okay?
Yeah.
Because when you said I'm not allowed to, you actually gave up your source of power to COVID-19, to your government, and the rest. So
He's an X-Man.
good. So that's why we're going to talk about manipulation, because when we are resisting manipulation, how much you are resisting being manipulated? Malu, how much do you resist being manipulated?
Oh, a lot, I think.
So you already know that when we resist something, we create it in our life, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So what we are going to do now is have the same energy that you sense now about the quarantine and the COVID, okay? The COVID-19, we have to have the same energy with this word, because unless we are going to stop resisting it, nothing going to change and shift for you, okay? So I can tell you that we have in Israel also quarantine, the third one, and we are also not allowed to work, but who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? Not because I'm resistant to them, it's because it's not my truth. It's not my reality. So when we are brave enough to follow our truth, okay, even though all the rest are not, okay, so we are willing to pay the price of fines or whatever. We are willing to pay the price. I'm working more than I worked before the corona, okay, and my life doesn't stop. On the contrary, it's all the time it's been expanding and expanding and expanding. And why is that? It's because I am willing to manipulate this reality on my behalf. Okay? I'm willing to manipulate this reality on my behalf. But in order for you to be willing to manipulate, you have to stop resisting being manipulated. Okay? Because I don't care if they try to manipulate me. I don't care. I don't resist it. You want to manipulate me? Fine. Do you think that I don't see that? Do you think that I don't recognize it? I do. But I choose to be and do whatever creates more for me and for the world. That's it. But when we have energy, stuckness, you know, this electricity, and it's an electricity charge on the word manipulation, and most of us has, wow, okay, a lot of charge on this word. Guess what? You feel that all your life you are being manipulated, okay? And this is one of the massive parts in the foundation class, is to allow yourself to be with ease with manipulation, okay? So we're going to do something which is not easy, okay? But trust me, I will take you to a safe place, no worries, but allow yourself to be strong and create all this bullshit. So I want you to repeat after me, okay? I am willing
be
to be the most manipulative bitch from hell.
Bitch from hell.
I'd like you to say it a couple of times, okay?
Yeah.
I'm willing to be, until I'm saying thank you, please say it over and over again, okay? I'm allowing myself, I'm willing to be the most manipulative bitch from hell, okay? You can say it in your heart.
I'm willing to be the most manipulative bitch from hell. I'm willing to be the most manipulative bitch from hell. I'm willing to be the most manipulative bitch from hell.
Thank you. All the SHIQ implants, all the schematics, close your eyes, all the schematics, all the trifle sequencing, all the holographic mutation creating this from any lifetime dimensions and zones. All the secret agendas, all the Mobius strips that holds it in place, all the quantum entanglement that holds it in place. Are you now willing to destroy and create? Is now the time. Oh, yes. Thank you. To revoke, recant, recline, renounce, destroy and create it all. Right and wrong, good and bad, pocket code, all nine shorts, boys, 5, 9, 11, 5, 9, 11, 5, 9, 11, 5, 9, 11, 5, 9, 11. 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 5, 11, 10, 12, 10, 12, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Take a deep breath. Please say it again. I'm willing to be the most manipulative bitch from hell.
I'm willing to be the most manipulative bitch from hell.
How does it sound right now?
It's so fun. My son, he is with his headphones on, so he doesn't hear anything, but he is an X-Man. He's autistic, so every time, come on, it's fun.
So tell me, what do you sense in your body right now? With your body right now?
Oh, I have really nice warm feet. I was cold all day, so now I'm warm again.
Tell me, my darling, does the situation which they tell you not to work, does it apply to you? Truth.
Apply? What is apply?
Applied means that is it relevant to you?
Oh, no.
Hell no. Okay,
No.
so what else is possible? What kind of manipulation you can now manipulate this reality on your behalf? What else is possible?
Yeah, enough.
Okay.
There's a lot of possibility.
Okay, so you just need to choose them, okay? But when you're acting upon their conclusion, okay, it allows you or not allowing you to do something, you're actually giving up your own source of possibilities.
Yeah.
And when we give up our own source of possibilities, it shrinks our life into a small dimension. And what if we can live in multi-dimensional, right? Now, at the moment, I'm As you see, I have a new logo and I'm creating a new site, okay? I'm creating a new class. I'm creating another class next, okay? So I'm I'm putting my seeds in my ground, okay? In multi-dimensional ways without expectation how it's going to work, okay? So instead of looking and putting your energy on the conclusion and the outcome, what if we will put our energy now, okay, on manipulating everything that exists now on our behalf? So close your eyes, all of you, and just think of an area which you find it hard at the moment. It could be your bank account, it could be your husband, it could be your kids, it could be whatever it is, okay? And let's just ask, okay? Let's just ask, truth, how can I manipulate it on my behalf? Okay? So what energy did you perceive? Who wants to talk with me? Ruth, now your turn. Your turn. Thank you, Melo. Ruth, are you with me?
Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Hi.
Hi, Ruth. How are you? You look shining.
Oh yes, I was glad to meeting you again this day, and so yes.
Thank you. So what kind of an awareness did you perceive asking the question, how can I manipulate this on my behalf, this situation on my behalf? Truth.
By creating.
Back to creating, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so look at it again and ask, okay, universe, show me the way to out-create it greater and with ease. Show me the way. And just follow the energy. Follow it. And now ask the question. We are going to talk with your future right now, okay? Future. What can I be and do now to out-create it? Truth.
By just being me.
Oh, so every definition that you have about what is me, what is you, are you now willing to destroy and create?
Yes.
Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, pocket pot, all nine shorts, points, minions, and everywhere you didn't allow yourself until now to be you. And everywhere you didn't allow yourself to out-create you, are you now willing to destroy and create?
Yes.
Thank you. Right, wrong, good, bad, pocket pot, all nine shorts, points, minions. Just breathe into it and allow yourself to out-create yourself. And now, what else is possible?
Everything is possible.
Good. So just go into this energy of everything is possible. Breathe it and expand it even more, and lower your barriers, lower it, okay? And expand it even more and more and more and more, and just allow the whole universe, okay? Sense like you are wrapping, you are like hugging the whole universe into your of possibility into your body, and expand together even greater. And include the universe of possibilities in your path. And now, let's ask him again, future, what can I be and do now to manipulate this reality on my behalf. Truth. What can I add to my life in order to manipulate this reality on my behalf? Yes, just share what kind of awareness did you perceive? It's all right. It doesn't have to be concluded into words, just awareness. Truth.
Excitement also.
Okay. So what if the awareness just showed you the way? If it excites you, it's yours. If not, it's not yours. Simple as that. Easy, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So everywhere you are resisting easiness, okay, and then allow yourself to follow the energy of your enthusiastic and excitement, are you now willing to destroy and create?
You anymore?
Thank you. Right or wrong, good or bad, spoken for all night shows for experience. What if it's much more simpler than you thought? Just allow yourself to be excited and follow the energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm investing now something like 15, no, maybe a little less, but something around 15,000 euro in creating my new branding, okay? It's not something that I have to do, but it's so enthusiastic to me to do so. I know that when I'm following this energy, even though I don't see now the flower and I don't sense the money comes back to me, I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
When you follow the energy of your enthusiastic, it will always come back greater. Okay? So what I suggest you take out of this, I told you, groundbreaking conversation, is allowing yourself to be manipulative.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not going to allow yourself to be manipulative, you are going to be manipulated.
Yes, yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So anywhere you felt till now in your life that you are manipulated, is places that you were resisting manipulation and resisting to be manipulative. So everybody repeat after me. I'm willing
To be
the most manipulative bitch from hell that ever existed.
Manipulated bitch from hell. I have one also. I am a badass goddess.
Badass goddess. I love that. Now, you know why I'm adding now the word hell? Because you have this, I'm sorry to say, stupid idea that heaven and hell is in the sky someplace, you know? When we will die, we are going to hell or heaven, okay? No. My darling, hell
already
is your...
here.
No, it's not here. It's the mind stories, okay? It's not here.
Nee.
It's the false stories that you believe that they are the true story, and this is your hell. Heaven is the place of awareness, which includes everything, okay, and judges nothing, okay? So whenever you choose awareness, you perceive awareness, you widen up your path into ease, okay? And I found out that when I am willing to manipulate others, my way becomes much more lighter. Now, when I'm saying that I'm willing to manipulate you, okay, because this is what I'm doing in this conversation, I'm not manipulating you to give me money, right? I'm not manipulating you on my behalf.
No.
Because there is no me, there's us. And if I'm willing to be this bitch from hell, even though you're not going to buy classes from me or you're not going to continue to study from me, but I'm willing to be this bitch from hell for you to be inspired to choose different. I did my job, okay? So if we allow ourselves to be the most manipulative bitch from hell, we are not afraid anymore of the hell that our mind creates, okay? So I want you to, let's go back. There is no going back, but I want you to sense the energy again of the word quarantine, COVID-19, Corona. What do you sense right now when you say the words again? In comparing for the beginning of our conversation. Truth. What do you sense toward these words?
Fluffy.
Yes, that's laughing.
It has
I
no
like
sense.
is the vaccine that you need, okay? The fluffiness is the vaccine to COVID-19. When you go and take vaccine, it means that you are afraid of the disease, okay? I'm not saying not to take the vaccine, it's your choice, but ask your body, okay? Does it really need it? Mm-hmm. What if you allow yourself to be this fluffiness, okay? I don't give a shit. COVID-19, COVID-20, it's okay. Mm-hmm. You exist in my hell mind, but not in my heavenly sensation, where I'm choosing to out-create it, right? Because when we choose to out-create it, we are heaven already. Eden. How do you say it in English? The Garden of Eden, okay? This is the Garden of Eden, the Garden of Consciousness. So what if at the next week, until we meet again on Wednesday, you will play with the word manipulation. And whenever you sense something heaviness and stickiness in your reality, ask, how can I manipulate it with ease? On my behalf. Add to it on my behalf. Because when you are resisting something, it's against you all the time. So what if we this week ask the question, how can I manipulate this situation on my behalf? Mm-hmm. This is my magic question for you guys this week. How can I manipulate this reality on my behalf? Because this reality, your creation, the good, the bad, and the ugly, in order for it to melt out of your reality, you have to stop resisting it. So allowing yourself to out-create it, to manipulate it on your behalf, is without even struggling it, it's going to melt because you are not arguing with it. You are allowing yourself to manipulate it. How does that sound?
Very nice.
Tal, how are you? I see you smile from here to here. Are you from Where are you from? Israel or?
Yeah, originally I am, but I'm in London now.
London now, so we have a London participant here. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, my love. I hope you were contributed from this talk, and please help me share it with your friends.
Yes.
And practices. You know, what I love in Access Consciousness is that I'm not your master. I'm gifting you the tools that helps me create and out-create myself and everybody else in order for you to become your own master, okay? And if you will be, sorry, sometimes the English is a little bit stuck, but if you will allow yourself to perceive the energy that you sense here as fluffy and cloudy and fun energy and allow yourself to be it more, you'll see that it will start working for you without effort. Honestly, it works. Just try it. I don't know how my life would have looked like without the phenomenal access consciousness tools. My business is based on face-to-face and meeting and people. And if I would follow the energy of all this stupidity outside, I would be bankrupting right now. And it's the opposite. Okay. So, and see, I'm doing a lot of things for free. It doesn't, it's not in connection to what I do. It's in connection to what I am willing to be. And when you are willing to be the most manipulative bitch from hell, okay, you are not the bitch from hell. You are the angel that came here to share his gift. And all of you are angels in Eden, okay? So I'm sorry that I'm sounding a little bit biblical, okay? But it's beyond it. It's the energy of Eden that we are refusing to be by believing to the hell of the stories that our mind creates, okay? So what if this week we allow ourselves to manipulate our mind on our behalf? Okay? So thank you very much. I start to sense the energy that that I was in London and facilitating foundation and money classes in London exactly a year ago. I really missed that. So if you would like to expand even greater with me, just ask for it and we will create classes in English, in Hebrew, whatever you want. Foundation, how to become money, ease with your body, and many more stuff that I'm doing in Hebrew. I can translate to English for you. You just need to ask, okay? Ask, you shall receive. This is the basic manipulation of this world. Ask, and you shall receive. Manipulation is natural. It's the natural force of this universe, okay? Just use it to your behalf. That's all, okay? So thank you very much. And I see you guys all next Wednesday at 8 with a conversation, outbreaking conversation of waking up with Sharona. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
You. Bye, till next week.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.